Hello everyone, my name is Legend, and welcome to episode 1 of Islandcraft, the series where I'm going to be transforming this entire Minecraft island. And don't forget, if this all sounds exciting, please don't forget to subscribe. It really supports my channel. Thanks. This island is huge. It consists of savanna, desert, plains, forests, tons of biomes, and plenty of room to build and explore. So, I think we should get right into it, starting with chopping down a couple trees. I've spawned in on a nice little island next to the big island, but I think I want to swim over there and try to find a place to set up a starter base, because I haven't really explored this island too much. I can't wait to see what structures, what biomes we can find. Let's craft a boat and head over to the main island. Ooh, this seems interesting. Some sort of, looks like a drown temple. I wonder if there's any, is there a chest down there? Yeah, this might be a bit too difficult to do without drowning. We'll come back later. Don't worry. This here seems like a perfect area. There's lots of pigs, sheep, cows, and I think this might just be the area where we'll settle down. Maybe we'll capture a few of them so we can breed them and have more food, more wool, stuff like that. So let's get on with that. I've crafted a bed, started a little bit on Animal Pen, but now it's time to sleep through our first night on this Minecraft world. One night passed, infinite more to go. Look at this ravine. It is right next to our base. It is full of iron, coal, everything we need. You saw nothing. Alright, just ignoring our health, we can right away grab some stone, make a stone pickaxe, and we've already outgrown our wooden pickaxe within seconds, within minutes of this survival world. I plan to keep every pickaxe I make, as well as different items that I collect along the way that are sort of important to the world. I'll store them in a barrel once I make my base. We'll see. But this cave is actually full of different iron and coal and stuff like that, and we're going to grab that all in a second. But for now, I just need to grab a little bit of stone, a little bit of wood, and we're going to head up back there and trap those animals, so they don't respawn. I really don't want them despawning. If you're curious, I actually have a few data packs on the server, mostly from vanilla tweaks. If you want to see all of them, head over there. I know there's some like anti-enderman, anti-creeper grief, we've got fast leaf decay, mini block trader guys, stuff like that. Stuff, just quality of life stuff to improve the game. And what else would improve my game right now? This cooked mutton. Let's eat this and heal up all our hunger. And there we go, just like that we have one animal pen. However, I need an easy way to get animals in here. And I think I know how to do that. That may have taken a little bit longer than expected. However, I'm still not done. We still need lots of wood, lots of stone, lots of iron, coal, stuff like that. So I thought the best way to do it would be a montage where we're going to chop down a few trees. I hope you guys enjoyed that quick montage. Now we have some more work to do. And actually, I want to do a bit of exploring. As you can see, I got pretty geared up. I got tons of iron, tons of wood, tons of resources, and I feel like I'm ready to go explore the island. And let's just see what we find. Off I went in search of two things: a geode for calcite and a shipwreck for moss, both of which I found almost immediately. I looted the geode and had a close call, but thankfully I survived. So I headed over to the shipwreck looking for some moss, hoping for some moss, but nope, nothing, just useless iron, useless gold, useless lapis, but sadly no useless diamonds. So I continued on looting shipwrecks, and eventually I decided to head up for shore. And that's when I found a village. A village is extremely lucky, especially for an island of this size. It's not too big, and yet there's still a nice sized savanna village. That means I'm not going to have to transport villagers from off the island onto the island. It just makes things so much easier. I got some hay bales for bread. I relieved the village of its iron golem. Stuff like that. And then I headed into the desert, where my luck changed for the better. Mending. I found a mending book in this desert fortress. That is extremely rare. It is one of the rarest, probably the rarest book. And the fact that I found it is extremely lucky. But I didn't want my luck to end there. So I headed through the desert to hunt for some rabbits, for the elusive rabbit's foot. Now my journey was complete, and I headed home. All in all, I think that expedition, that exploration of the island was a huge success. Not there. Up here, we have tons of loot. That mending book, so valuable. We got plenty of different ores. We got a bunch of iron. Even more iron smelting up here somewhere. And yeah, I'm very glad we did that. Still gotta find that moss eventually. We'll find that later. But for now, this is definitely plenty of like valuable resources. Gonna get a nice mending pickaxe. That'll be great. And anyways, I want to build my base now. My starter base. I have a really cool design idea. It's pretty standard, but I've got my whole spin to it, and I think it'll be pretty cool. But first, we need to gather tons of resources, tons of white concrete, calcite, diorite, granite, bricks, the deep slate. That stuff. That stuff's always fun to gather. But all that and more. And we already did a montage today, so I think we're gonna do a very advanced jump cut. I am back with a ton of progress. Obviously, I got spruce wood, dark oak wood, got a ton of cows, even this furnace thing, bamboo, all the sugar cane, all that stuff. I even think my mega tree has grown. Oh yeah, we're gonna fun chopping that down in a minute. However, I want to show you guys what I found. I actually found this guy. That's right. I was just searching around for some moss, of course no luck, but I found this ravine, and inside was this brown axolotl. I think we're gonna name him Chuck. Hello, Chuck. We're gonna take him real fast. We'll just keep him in our inventory for now until we got a nice little fish tank for him. Maybe put that somewhere in our base. Another thing I wanted to do though. See those horses over there? See this saddle in my hotbar? We're gonna go try to tame one of those horses. I tamed both horses, however, both were relatively slow and couldn't jump. But I picked the one that was the best, and I'll keep him for now. He may be replaced in the future, but don't tell him that. Well, we've done a lot. I've gathered plenty of resources, and I think it is finally time to start our starter base. I think there's a nice little plot of land over here where I'm going to build it, facing the ocean, near this little wheat farm here. And, well, let's see what happens. I have a great idea for this build. So, let's get right in to the time lapse. And just like that, our starter base is done. I'm very happy with the starter base. I think it turned out great with the yellow leaves, the brick and granite on the roof, all the different details I added to it, and the diorite doesn't even look too bad with everything else. I'll go around real quick so you can see everything. Ooh, I gotta add some texture to that. I can do that later. But if we go around here, you see that I've done almost everything. Probably need to add a little bit more detail, but for now this will do just fine. And this isn't actually the final form of this base. I plan to expand it a bit more, maybe off this way a little ways. But that's for a future episode. Right now, let's just hop in here, and I'm going to show you guys what I did in here. There's not much yet. Obviously I need to add way more detail to this, like the roof. I can't even look at that. I'll do that between episodes. But we can just go down here. We have our chests. We have Chuck, the Axolotl. And heading up this way, we have our bed and all of our keepsake stuff. I don't know. I think this turned out nice. I think this will be plenty of space for now. However, there is one last thing we need to do in this episode, and it involves our giant mega tree. We gotta chop that down right now. I think what I want to do is grab the leaves first, and then take the logs. I think that will work the best, because then we'll have plenty of leaves to build with and stuff like that. So let's, oh yeah, there we go. And grab all these leaves. I'm pretty sure, every tree is grown by now. We'll pick up all these leaves. Alright, now we can go ahead and chop through all this wood. This should be plenty of wood for the next little while. Obviously, we're gonna need more, because you can never have too much wood in this game. It's always a priority, but we can just chop through this. Alright, this takes a little bit longer than I thought. But, come on. Come on. We'll just have to speed this up a little bit. Alright, there we go. We got rid of our mega tree, and we got barely 2 stacks of wood. That's not great. Oh no. Yeah, we're just gonna avoid those guys. They can stay over there. I don't know what anything to do with them. I'll just let them stay down there. Unless, yep, nope, they're staying over there. Well, that just about wraps up everything I want to do in today's episode. I know it's been quite a long one, probably. I probably edited it down though. But we got our horse, we got our house, we got plenty of resources, farms going, and I think this world is off to a great start. In episode 2, I plan to expand this little area, maybe make a nice big farm over here. Maybe even expand the base a little bit, do some terraforming, all that sort of stuff. Anyways, I just want to thank you all for watching to the end. And I will see you in the next episode, because we are only getting started.